Jess has set up a stall in busy Deptford Market, selling top-quality chef's knives shipped in all the way from America. She has a TV that's constantly playing an infomercial showing any potential customers what a fantastic deal this set of knives are. This is the Cutting Edge Scam.
Ideal Christmas present, 22-piece set for £19.99. Hello, how are you? Do you watch cooking? I do actually. Yes? You got a good set of knives? Not as good as this lot. No, this is a #1 selling knife in the US right now. Yeah. You buy one Pro Blade cutter plus you get a 21-piece set for free. I mean, if you can see it on the video.
The sales patter is good, but it's the infomercial that's really got her interested. It seems too good an offer to refuse, and she buys a set for 20 quid.
Lovely. Thanks ever so much. Have a lovely day.
Everything seems to be going well for Jess, and nothing appears out of the ordinary, except for the two jokers on the TV with the dodgy American accents.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Let's find out what's really going on. The knives, of course, are not chef's knives shipped in from America. They are cheap, flimsy and useless, bought from the cash and carry and repackaged with some new branding. The aim of the game is to convince the customers that they are buying a top-of-the-range product. The hustlers do this by creating an infomercial. All it takes to shoot one is a couple of chef's outfits, a cheap knife set and a camcorder.
Turning over. 3, 2, 1, action.
Hi, I'm Jerry Steele. And I'm Rob Marks.
The trick with this scam is to leave no doubt in the customer's mind about the quality of the product. With some clever slogans, high-tech patter and brand psychology, every customer should be falling over themselves to take advantage of this fantastic deal.
That's a wrap.
So, after a spot of editing, it's time to reveal the amazing Wonderblade Pro 3.
Hi, I'm Jerry Steele. And I'm Rob Marks. Has this ever happened to you? The chicken's come out of the oven, it's piping hot, and you're trying to carve the breast, and look at it. Looks like roadkill, Jerry. But I believe Rob has got the answer to all our problems.
Yes, I do. Introducing the Wonderblade Pro 3, the future of kitchen technology today. This features nano sharpening technology on the blade, an ergonomically designed polycarbonate handle. This ensures a firm grip, reducing wrist strain, improving chopping speed, reducing preparation time, and cutting your kitchen time in half.
Wow.
Armed with their new infomercial and cheap repackaged knives, it's time for Alex, Jess and Paul to hit the market. Will the new video help them sell their knives to the public? And it's not long before the video starts to pull customers in.
Jerry, if you were to try and buy a blade like this in the store, it would cost you upwards of $100. But today, you can own a Wonderblade Pro 3 for just $39.99.
$39.99. That's fantastic, Rob. You can buy with technology you can trust.
Yeah, the exact same
Rob,
set.
wow, 13 pieces for just $39.99.
You gonna get one? Yeah. Yeah? There you go. Lovely, thanks ever so much. Enjoy your cooking. Cheers. Thank you, bye. Hello. How are you?
$39.99. That's fantastic, Rob.
Obviously that's US dollars, we're selling it for $19.99. I mean, it's as seen on the TV right here. It's everything you get. You gonna take one? Yeah? Okay. There you go, it's $19.99. Thank you.
Wow.
Get you your penny change.
Through the morning, the money keeps rolling in, and every customer walks away feeling satisfied they've picked up a bargain. But what do they think of their new purchase?
The video promotion is very good because you don't really have the time or the space on a market like this to cut a tomato or to cut a cucumber. So the promotional video is very good to actually see what these knives can do.
But on closer inspection, do the Wonderblades still deliver?
Yeah, a bit upset. But this is really, It's a good idea to actually check what you're buying, even if it's a half-open box or a completely closed box like this one was. I think I'm going to go back and ask my money back.
The reason this scam works is that people like to buy a brand product, a product which they think has got some reputation, whereas in fact a lot of these so-called branded products are actually very cheap, very crude products, not actually very good quality at all.
A good hustler can sell anything. The trick is making it seem much better than it is. That is the art of the pitch.
Items always look a lot better when they're packaged up and on the TV. Our advice? Try it before you buy. And if you can't do that, see if you can find a review on the internet.
Here's how the villains operate van dragging. It's early morning in a city backstreet. These CCTV cameras are guarding the loading bay doors that serve a major electrical goods store. The real hustlers arrive for the start of today's scam. Jess scribbles 2 identical notes. One note is stuck to each loading bay door. So why do the team want delivery drivers to ring their number? Here's the answer. The team are going to park in the best place to observe the comings and goings in the street. The boys will wait out of sight while Jess keeps a lookout for any arrivals at the targeted loading bay. If a van does turn up, hopefully the driver will read Jess's sign and call her. She'll then send in Alex and Paul after convincing the driver to hand over the goods to her warehouseman. The hustler's van is parked here, enabling Jess to keep surveillance. Alex and Paul unload their trolley. They will keep out of sight here. But the plan might come unstuck. Jess doesn't know it yet, but this is her delivery van arriving. It's early and it's turned the wrong way up the dead-end street. This is dangerous. It's going to pass right by Alex and Paul's hiding place. The driver will be looking everywhere for his loading bay, and if he spots the boys hiding, it will blow their cover. The delivery van comes back down, and now Jess realises what's happening. Did the driver see Paul and Alex?
Oh yes, he's pulled up right next to the door. Fantastic.
He's going for his mobile. Jess must now play her role.
Hello, how can I help?
Yeah, hi, we've got a delivery for you. We're outside, yeah?
Oh, right, okay, we're actually having problems with the door. Are you outside right now?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to send a couple of guys round just to help. Okay, they're on the way now. Thanks, bye. Boys?
Come in.
Ready, go for it.
We're on our way.
The driver is taken in and unloads his cargo, £10,000 worth of widescreen TVs. Meanwhile, the boys have come out of hiding. They're about to find out if they were seen or not.
You for 24, mate? We're waiting for a locksmith. Be about half an hour.
Yeah? Sorry,
Yeah, we got to
get the door
cart this around.
today. Guys,
What
come
we got?
around. Is that it?
The driver's fallen for it. He couldn't have seen them. Jess can afford a sigh of relief.
Where'd you want it, anywhere?
Paul signs for the delivery and joins Alex in loading up their booty.
You back? Yeah. Go the other side.
Hang on a minute, mate.
Incredibly, the driver hasn't suspected a thing. Not the crudely written note, nor the phone call, or even Alex and Paul decked out in fluorescent jackets and homemade security IDs. His load has been hijacked, and he doesn't even know it.
I'll have this one.
Jesse, we're ready for our van.
Well, how many? Let's have a look. Way. Nice. I'll get the doors, yeah.
Said you had somebody who could buy one of these.
It's time to load up and get away. This was no violent robbery, but a terrifyingly simple con trick that has stolen £10,000 worth of goods under the unsuspecting gaze of CCTV and under the nose of a professional delivery driver.
A gang of criminals will give you any reasons why you can't deliver to your drop-off address or location. They'll say that the forklift was broken down, the warehouse floor is flooded, or any other reason. The way to avoid it is to check with your own company, ring through to see if that is the case, and double-check with the reception of the company that you're delivering to.
Pickpockets are always looking for new ways to get close to their victims. And there's nothing that achieves that better than a good, old-fashioned uniform. This is going to work a treat, all right? Ready to go.
Alex and Paul are off to practice their security guard pat-down routine. Our hustlers have gone to this aircraft museum in Manchester. It's a good location because it's large, has many secluded spots, and we would naturally expect security at places like this. Jess will be helping the boys out later, but first, Alex and Paul find a part of the museum that isn't being watched by the real security guards. Whilst no one is watching, they put on their fake uniforms, with a little bit of help.
Excuse me, madam. Can I just take my hat? Just take. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Move along.
All right. Let's get into character.
Now fully kitted out as security guards, all they have to do is wait, and it's not long before their first victim arrives.
Excuse me. Could I ask you to come over here for just a second, please? Routine security check. May I look inside your bag?
Because he is wearing a security guard's uniform, she allows Paul to delve into her bag.
Do you have anything sharp in here at all? Anything I should be aware of?
Anything in your back pockets here at all?
No.
No? Nothing in your back pockets?
While Alex distracts the mark, Paul takes her purse out of the bag.
Just see if there's anything here. Okay.
I'll use up that.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thanks very much for your help.
Bye-bye.
An easy steal. Now Jess comes into play.
Excuse me. Can we just check inside your bag for a second, please?
It feels completely normal that they would check Jess's bag as well. Paul simply slips in the stolen wallet, and Jess walks away with the evidence. It's not long before another mark walks into the trap.
Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you to come over here for just a second? It's a routine security check. You don't mind putting your arms up for me, please? Check here. Do you have anything sharp in here? No. At all? No? How about here? No?
There goes the wallet.
Put your arms there. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Have a lovely day.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
He even thanked Paul for making him feel secure, not realising that he has just lost his wallet.
And check inside your bag.
Again, Jess comes back to take away the evidence. As the next mark approaches, it's time for Alex to practice his distraction techniques and empty this guy's pockets.
Like this for me. Thank you. Have you got anything in your pockets? Nothing in here?
Just my phone and my wallet.
Open your phone.
Wallet number 3. Alex distracts the mark's attention while he passes his phone straight over his shoulder.
Thank you for your help. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Staying too long could arouse suspicion. It's time the hustlers made a clean getaway. and we came clean with their victims.
Move along, quick. Move along.
My purse is in my bag. I think the guy that was checking my bag might have taken my purse out of my bag. I wouldn't have realised they weren't security guards.
Right. I was probably too trusting. You know, guy stands up with a security guard hat on and a security tab and asked me to lift my arms up. He's going to search me. Looks officious enough. I was like, trusting. Too trusting. More fool me.
I felt a bit stupid really because he didn't have like any real identification apart from the uniform, so I just felt a bit stupid. I'd just been sucked in by someone walking up just in a uniform. Shouldn't have been able to frisk me really. That's a bit out of line.
This con works because of social compliance. We are all preconditioned to react in certain ways, especially when confronted with figures of authority, and people generally will do what they're told. Now, all a con man does is abuse that situation.
In this hustle, I have placed an ad in a newspaper selling a laptop. Now, I've had a reply. I'm just emailing a time and a place to meet. Now, what this lady thinks she's going to be getting is this laptop right here. It's quite expensive, but actually, what she's going to be getting is this, a plank of wood, which is obviously worth nothing.
This is a fairly straightforward con, but there is an element of jeopardy. The customer's friend is going to meet Jess in a cafe to exchange £200 for a laptop. Jess must demonstrate the real laptop, then switch the real one for the fake. The risk lies in being able to get out before the mark has a chance to check the switched case. This is the laptop switch. And this is the meeting place. Our cameras are rigged and Jess takes up her position. Alex waits outside for backup in case all goes wrong. Something's wrong. The mark is late.
Hello? Yes,
It's the mark. It's okay she can't find the cafe, so Jess gives her instructions how to get there.
Sorry.
At last, the mark arrives.
I'm really sorry, I'm in a bit of a rush. I had to be somewhere 15 minutes ago, so really quickly. Do you know anything about computers or anything? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Right, I'll start it up for you so you can have a quick look.
Jess lets the mark try the real computer.
Well, listen, if you have any problems, you've got, like I said, you've got my number, just give me a ring, you know. All the software's already on there. Okay. Microsoft Office, Windows, got everything.
The mark gets a call from another friend and is distracted. Jess seizes the opportunity to pack away the computer and do the switch. The fake is in the carrier bag.
Everything's in this bag, okay.
Jess gives the mark an excuse to keep the bag.
Actually, I'll keep this bag. I'll just give you the laptop. That's okay.
She's done it. She's swapped. Here it is from another angle. The mark goes for the laptop. This is dangerous, but Jess thinks fast and takes control using the plastic bag of accessories to close down the mark's attempt to open the case.
Got the money. Thank you. Sorry, I was going to let you keep the bag because this is what I've been carrying it around in, but listen, I've got to go if you have
Jess gets the money. Now she needs to get out fast. The mark could check the laptop case at any moment. Jess almost breaks into a run. She's out. Jess and Alex make a quick getaway. Meanwhile, the Mark's friend has rung to ask about how the laptop purchase went. This could be interesting.
She gave me a
The Mark's after Jess, but she's too late. Jess and Alex have got clean away. When we caught up with her, she was still fuming mad about what had happened to her.
Oh, God. When I stop shaking, that's when I'm gonna start talking. What the f am I gonna do? My money's gone. What the hell am I gonna tell my friends? I just gave her £200 for this piece of crap. I'm gonna kick her ass. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm going to kick her ass. I really am going to kick her ass.
Alex, Paul and Jess decide to put Frank's theory to the test and see if they can pull off his classic scam. Welcome to the Dropbox. The Real Hustle team have travelled to Manchester to put Frank's methods to the test. Paul and Alex park up in a city centre back street. They disguise their van as a security vehicle. And disguise themselves as security guards. With the preparation done, they set off for their hit location. It's after 5:30, and Alex and Paul are going to target a bank's Dropbox, more commonly known as a night safe, where firms can deposit their takings outside normal banking hours. Jess takes her position. She is the convincer, and if a Mark turns up, she'll go in and use the guard's services, and so influence the Mark into believing the setup is real. The boys unload, and Paul puts the sign up just like Frank did at the airport over 40 years ago. Unfortunately, this is a busy city street, and the boys have limited time because the longer they stay, the more chance there is of being found out. The minutes tick by. They've been standing there for 18 minutes when a woman arrives with what looks like a money bag.
Looking for the Dropbox? Oh, it's right here. Fortunately, it's out of order at the moment.
At last, it's a Mark. Jess moves in.
Pack it with us. Put it in the strong box. Yeah? Hi there. Hi again. Yeah. Have you got a...
Jess is happy to leave her money with the security guards, and the Mark senses nothing wrong and happily hands over her company's takings, £5,000.
Thank you very much. There's your pen back.
There you go.
See you tomorrow.
Well, hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Bye.
Job done, Jess gets clear. The Mark signs a worthless form and leaves. With the Mark out of sight, the boys make a getaway. Frank was right. His scam still works, and the uniforms, a sign, and a convincer help take in the Mark. Before we let her know her money's safe, we tell her that she's been conned.
Are you having a laugh?
But then the enormity of what's happened sinks in.
Ah! I'm getting so much trouble.
Wes is gonna go mad. It's so scary to think that people can get money out of you by doing that so easily and nobody actually thinking anything of it.
So, what can you do to protect yourself against this Dropbox scam?
Most banks will use a well-known security firm. If you don't recognise the name or something doesn't seem quite right, then contact the bank and get them to confirm their authenticity.
Alex and Jess are off to use the cash points in a busy shopping area. They'll be taking out a lot of money, not theirs but someone else's. To do this, they'll be using a card catcher. Alex sets his trap while Jess occupies the other machine. This will prevent Alex from being caught tampering. Now they wait for a victim. In a shopping area, it's only a short time before someone wants to use a cash machine. This is the mark. He doesn't know it, but in a few moments his account will be raided by Alex and Jess. The Mark's attempts at a transaction all fail, and what's worse is that the machine won't return his card.
Oh, is it not? Oh, thanks.
The Mark leaves, phoning his bank for help. Now Alex will retrieve the trapped card, and the Mark becomes a statistic. 15% of all card fraud takes place at cash points, and last year that percentage cost over £65 million. Alex has cashed up so he and Jess can move on to their next victim. Let's go back to see how it was done. Alex needs to get hold of a customer's bank card, so he uses a card trapping device. Normally when you use a cash machine, your card is sucked inside the mechanism, so it can read the details on the magnetic strip. What Alex does is insert a card catching device that sits inside the ATM's card slot. When a card is inserted in the slot, it gets caught inside the card catcher and stays there until Alex comes along and removes the device and your trapped card. It only takes a few seconds for Alex to insert the card catcher into the slot. To the casual eye, it looks the same. Only in a side-by-side comparison is the difference apparent. Jess stays at the other cash machine so that the Mark is forced to use the tampered one. Alex needs to know the Mark's PIN, so he shoulder surfs the Mark and uses his mobile phone to record the PIN as it's entered. With his card trapped in the machine, the Mark gives up and leaves. He unwittingly plays straight into Alex's hands, as there is now nothing to stop him from retrieving the loop containing the card. With the Mark's card and his PIN number, Alex has an open door to the victim's account.
When you're going to use a cash machine, before you put your card in, have a good look at the machine itself. Are there any devices that have been stuck on, especially around the card area? If you see anything suspicious, don't use the machine, alert the authorities. If you're going to use a cash machine that's attached to a bank, try and use the one that's located inside the bank. And when you're using a cash machine, always cover your PIN.
Once you suspect you've been caught out by a card catcher, you should report it to your bank and the police. Don't try and get it back out, because often there's several of these criminals waiting just around the corner, and that card's worth money to them. They want to get it.
This may not be Hollywood, but the stakes are the same. This is the valet steal. Alex is hanging around this patrolled car park. He seems to be on official business as he measures up the surrounding area. But he is actually keeping a covert eye on this man, the car park attendant. Alex isn't going to rob him. He is after his customers and their cars. Alex's waiting game pays off. The attendant walks off on a break. Once he is out of sight, Alex slips past the gates. Alex's fluorescent jacket, security ID and clipboard now make him look like a real parking attendant. But will that be enough to convince a customer? There is no sign of a mark, but at least there is no sign of the real attendant. But every second spent waiting for a mark increases the risk of being caught. It's a mark. This is Alex's chance. Can he persuade the driver to hand over the keys to his pride and joy?
How long are you going to be, mate?
About maybe 2 hours.
Maybe 2 hours?
Yeah,
okay, just leave the keys in here. What's your reg number?
Ellen is there. Ellen.
Do you want it washed and valeted? We're doing a £10 deal. You're all right? You're good. I'm just going to put it up at the top there.
Okay then.
All right? Yeah, I got it for you.
I'll leave everything there, yeah?
Yeah, just leave everything here. It's fine. Okay, cheers, mate.
Oh, excellent. Sat nav.
This customer seems very suspicious of Alex. Even though Alex has got the keys, it's not going all his own way. The mark really isn't happy.
Yeah, fine. Just put him back in.
All Alex wants to do is drive away, and all the car's owner wants is to see his precious car parked up safely. It's no good. The real attendant could be back any minute. Alex has to get rid of the mark, so he pretends to park up. It works, and the mark leaves. Alex gives the mark enough time to get out of sight before taking the car for a spin. The mark returns to claim his beautiful car and is met by the real attendant and some very bad news.
I just come in as of me out.
You just come in?
Yeah, 5 minutes ago.
You need our ticket?
Sorry?
You need our ticket? That's not our ticket. Our ticket's these.
Oh, who is this?
I have no idea.
Huh?
I don't know.
Who is this? Fuck, I just give this to somebody here.
It's just me.
Man. Else.
He's not taking this well.
Huh? You just tell me to give him the keys and...
We don't take people's keys off them.
Oh, you nick my car.
No way.
Else, man. Oh,
The mark's world is crashing about his ears, but it's worse than he thinks.
Right, so basically what we have here, tons of house keys. The guy just left them in the car. You can see a little ring mark on his window screen, and I believe, bingo, sucker, and of course, sat nav. Now, what a lot of people do, to turn this on, is they store their home address. Now you've got to consider what I have here. Okay, we're at Southwark Bridge Road, so navigate to, there's a button here called Home. If I hit that, I've just now got his home address. I'm in his car, I've got his keys, I know he's not in. You do the math.
So what does the mark make of valet parking, real hustle style?
he just tell me, leave the car here and you can... I said, can I trust you? He said, okay, leave the car here and he'll park it for me. That's why I make me trust him with the green coat and everything. So obviously I was so stupid. That was a big shock.
With his car and household safe, it's a happy ending for this driver, but it could have been a nightmare. So, how can you protect yourself against the valet steal?
Remember, if you ever have to leave your keys in your car, make sure your house keys are not left with them. If you have a portable satellite navigation system, take it with you. If it's built in, then make sure your home address is not stored under the button that says home. If a hustler has all three, then it's too easy.